Hey you guys, BSP here. I just wanted to make a real quick video on how to deep delve with the mage build in League 6 here. First thing we want to start off with looking at is going to be the demonic hacks. The demonic hacks. We definitely need the water regeneration, heals you 1 health per round spent. And I highly recommend getting the big water demonic act here, where it gives you 60% of health from the damage dealt. Also, highly recommend grabbing some prayer penetration if you can afford it, or if you have the ability to get the prayer penetration. I highly recommend it for Doom. It's absolutely wonderful. And with that, you also need the spell book speed up, or a staff would work, like a powered staff. As long as you can keep up with healing, you're all good. And this is just a video on how to kind of do it quickly, so you can, and how to just really speed up his kill, especially in car phase. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to it. Now I'll teleport there using the eye, and I'll go to Valamore and then Doom of Local Hedo. You will need to do the quest though. Unfortunately for this, they didn't just auto-complete it for you. It's called Final Dawn. Final Dawn. Yeah, once you complete that quest, Doom will open up for you. You can go ahead and start hitting it. There's a couple things I would recommend for your first couple of runs, just to kind of get comfortable with it. I would recommend grabbing the Infernal Tech Paddle. So that's pretty good for just well, it's a Demon Bane weapon, so that's the main thing we're getting out of it. And then I also recommend like bringing something like the Sunlight Hunter's crossbow, or a magic short bow, or if you have the Nature's Recurve, like a range switch for this would be good as well. So I'll show you kind of everything that I used to do, and then we'll go ahead and teleport there. We'll go ahead and get right into it. For this, I like to just stay within about 3 tiles of him. I mark 2 tiles, and then I will use just water spells pretty much the entire time. And this is one of the main reasons I said to get the prayer penetration, is because he is protecting against all prayers except for melee there. He can still be hit if you have the prayer penetration. So it just speeds up the time to kill for Doom. It's the only reason I would say to get it. Well, actually, there is one other reason. It's also for the grubs, since the grubs technically are on prayer as well. In the later waves, you can actually just hit straight through them as well with only mage, so you don't really have to do the switches. But yeah, this is going to be most of the fight, just kind of attacking him and praying the correct type as you go through. I have some pretty decent gear, but honestly, I was doing this on pretty low-end gear. I would highly recommend though to bring the Shadow Flame Quadrant. That's like a big recommendation for this. And if you haven't seen it yet, I posted a video on how to get the Shadow Flame Quadrant. I'll go ahead and have it here at the end of the video, and also include a time card right now for you guys to check it out. It should pop up at the top right. And we should be able to pump out a lot of these kills pretty easily. I normally would go to like wave normally about 15 to 20, somewhere in there. It's just it fills up with poison pretty heavily, unfortunately, so it kind of makes me just like interested in going through all that. But it's regular Doom all the way up until we get to phases 6. So I'm just kind of piling through here for Doom. We're praying correctly, dodging the rocks and everything like that. And then when we get to wave actually 5, sorry, I said 6 earlier, but I meant to say 5. When we get to wave 5, it changes up a little bit. I do something a little bit different. And show you what I mean here in a bit. There's also another great thing with the 2 types of water spells that we grabbed. You see how he was in that little charge phase? While he was in that charge phase, I was still able to get health because I had the other water pact that gives me health just based on the runes that I'm using. I just make sure I get fully healed up as I'm going through. Healing through all that. Moving on the right prayers. If you're having trouble with the first couple of waves, I would recommend either just running into it and then just keep trying, or watching a guide on that one. But now that we've gotten to wave 5, it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna actually start to aim him to a direction now, so that we can kind of clear him out as quick as we possibly can. All right through the prayer. Love to see right through the prayer. We're healing up a little bit. These heals really do help out a lot. Also, I didn't mention, but the pact to get the extra health is highly recommended. As much health as you can get, the better. So this is what I mean. So on wave 5, we've gotten him all the way to the wall, and now we're just kind of piling right into him. Where he's just sitting there. There's not all too much that's happening. So you didn't get to see it. I killed him too quickly, but it got to the point where he was going to do Molten Earth, or I'm pretty sure is what it's called. And that's one of the main reasons I suggest the Sunlight Hunter crossbow. You would attack the 2, tokens for Molten Earth just to protect yourself. I recommend the crossbow because the Shadow Flame Quadrant, if you attack one of the little totems to start the that phase, it actually just does it for like 1 tick. Like it will only help you for like 1 tick, so it's highly not recommended. Yeah, I would not hit the Molten Earth totems with the Shadow Flame Quadrant just because it only goes for like a second. It doesn't help you at all. If you're gonna do anything, I would use a crossbow or ranged weapon of some sort. And I will include these tiles here in the comments, but this is actually some tiles you could take over to the main game if you wanted to. This is wave 6 and 7 tiles. It's for a rock skip that I found from, I'm pretty sure it was Bell Monkey. But you just kind of make it through, you take that hit. If you don't want to take the hit, you really don't have to. This just speeds up the time. But we want to stand right there where the 6-7 tile is, and then have them run this way. And this is where we're going to be doing most of our damage. Like that was the majority of our damage. So I'm going to break all of this down. When I first got in the room, I stood on the 6-7 tile here. I had a rock come down onto the 6-7 tile, and then I stood within this little zone that I created. And as long as you're within this little zone, he will get right onto the 6-7 tile, and that first smash does no damage at all. And because I'm overhealed to 187, I actually do a tremendous amount of damage while he does that first smash. I would have tanked the other 2 as well, the other 2 like Molten Earth smashes, and just kept going. But that first like block of the wave really helps. Also, there is a glitch with the game, just so you know, that sometimes the Confliction Gauntlets do not show a glory hole, fortunately, or a glowy hole, fortunately. So you will have to check from wave 2 and up just to make sure you're getting your Confliction Gauntlets. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do it again. This time, I try not to kill him so quickly. I took a little bit of damage, but I can just heal right back up. I try to kill the grubs a little bit because it's just annoying to have them heal them up, like after I did a good amount of damage. And we're gonna go back into our little corner here. He's gonna do his first like molten earth smash, and it does nothing at all. It's completely voided out. And now I'm gonna tank another. You wanna make sure you're praying the correct prayers. But as you saw, I instantly healed back up, so I really have no problem with taking it. It's just, you know, he spends so much time on that first smash and like getting through the first smash that you can take that time and really do the most damage. Also, there's another thing with Wave 8. It's highly recommended to attack. Or, I'm sorry, to walk in a certain way. So you saw this empty space right there has nothing on it. I walk onto an empty space that has nothing, and then walk onto a space that has a shadow on it, just so that I can make sure that I'm dodging the double boulders. And that's a double boulder dodge for you there. In case you didn't know that, or if you aren't familiar with Doom, that really helps out a ton. Like, that's gonna help you out the most. As long as you have a 6-7 tile, honestly, you don't even really need it. You could take him. As long as you get him really in this side here and you stand in this specific spot, he won't move. You could just keep slapping him down. And there you go. Oh wow, I got Doom Racer. That's crazy. Nice. Alright, well, I mean, I have upgraded my gear since I've last run this. But I just honestly keep doing this. And whenever this like section fills up with poison, like this section did, then I will start to do it like over here or over here, like at the spawn point or at the west side. I do it in just wherever. Unfortunately, Doom, I think, has been glitched since it's come out, where it doesn't really show a lot of the arrows. The only way to get used to the arrows, unfortunately, is just doing it. I mean, you just got to keep. I'm sorry, not the arrows, the rocks. To get used to the rocks, unfortunately, just got to keep doing it. That's the only way I could say to get used to that. It's regrettable that it doesn't really show up. Like the like range and mage attacks for the rocks don't really show up very well. Like, it's pretty glitchy, but yeah, if you just keep practicing it, you'll get it eventually. Like, you'll get the timing and it'll make more sense. But yeah, that's wave 9 now. We could go on to wave 10 and so on and so forth. I will say, if you're aiming to get the Confliction Gauntlets, if that's like one of the main reasons you're here, I know that getting the Avernic, the treads there is a task and everything, but I know a lot of you guys are going to be doing mage as your setup here, so you definitely, I mean, you want the Confliction Gauntlets. It's a huge upgrade for the build. If you are going for the Confliction Gauntlets, though, I would recommend just going wave 1 through 8 instead of going the deep delves. The deep delves really is primarily just for the task. Yeah, I mean, the deep delves don't really reward all too much. I don't think I have seen a single like good piece of loot or purple from deep delving at all. And I've gone down to like wave 36 just to kind of see if I could get a purple or if I could force it into a purple. But it was, yeah, it wasn't anything, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just, if you're going for purples, just continually doing wave 1 through 8 is the best method. I've seen a lot of other streamers talk about it. I think it's just the spaghetti code that Jagex did, unfortunately. And then also, one of the main focuses for this setup is really getting the double rocks down. As long as you got the double rocks down, like, you are good. You can take this hit just fine, and that's the main focus, is that you have enough health after you tank the rocks past wave 8 and are able to still live taking that like 99 shot. As you saw, there was a lot of like poison on the side that I normally go on, so I'm just gonna go on the other side, and yeah, still just kind of pound them down. I wanted to see if one of these I wasn't able to do enough damage, but I'm always able to do enough damage. The main benefit with like pounding him down so hard while he's in the car phase is whenever he gets right at a car phase, whatever direction you are to him, he will just spit a bunch of poison in and around you. So that's why you want to try and get him down in car phase as quick as possible. And that's actually one of the reasons I stand here. Because you're standing in this corner, when he spits the poison at you, most of the time it'll just be like in this little area. It won't be like in these vast areas. And I think that just about covers it. I mean, we took it all the way to wave 11. We could just keep going, but I just wanted to show you kind of my methods and how I am able to deep delve and to complete that task, which is here. Yeah, so here it is. I finished. Well, I mean, there is the one deep delve, but as long as you get to wave 8, you're just fine. Like, as long as you complete wave 8, you're just fine. But the task for 75 deep delves, actually, it didn't really take that long, and I was on the grind for the Confliction Gauntlets. I really thought that if I deep delve, I could get the Confliction Gauntlets a little bit easier, but it's just not the case. I got the Confliction Gauntlets super late. I was very, very overrate for sure, like hands down. I probably went about like 500 waves with Delve. So just be patient, guys, if your RNG isn't RNG. But that's it. Yeah, that's my whole Doom video. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys want to, ask me anything, definitely go ahead and leave some message or some comments down below. I will get to all of them. I will get to every single one of your comments. Without a doubt, I will get to it. And I really appreciate if you guys do comment. Please also like and subscribe. I also really appreciate that. It really helps out the channel. And if you want guides like this, I mean, definitely hit that bell. And that's just about it. It was great that you guys checked out my video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.